and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Raymond James. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. 2-2. 2-2. Hot. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this opening drive is headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Omaha. 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 Hey. 2-2.
Play action now. Murray. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Xavier will get the target on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ace.
They're going play action. It's Murray. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Sit. 2. Easy. I know so. Boom. Beat.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. Any completion won't help.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Is this clean at the 30? Trucks a defender. And it gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to stop his drive. Has room down the left sideline. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
2. Hey.
Motion man sent left. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Buying some time left. Ooh, almost a throw to Johnston. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I say to you all the time, Kate, to get a quarterback in a rhythm. Completions. Well, this is the opposite of rhythm. There is none because we have not had a completion yet.
Now Murray on the play fake. Line quick there. They bring him to the turn. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Ace. Omaha.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it
booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody's got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Mayfield now from the gun. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's short the first after a mile gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
180! Watch out!
Third down, give to Irving. And that runs out up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this.
180!
Mayfield throwing on 4. That one's good to Godwin. This is down to the 28s before the defense holds it. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10.
180! Watch out!
Baker now off the play fake. Short pass by his tight end. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
180! Real. What's that?
Mayfield now off the play action. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 20-zip lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the wind toe, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. That pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. It's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in your own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They run again with Hubbard. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. And air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And That's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have second down behind the sticks. Now Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They kick the running back in motion. Murray on third down. For big yards on the right side. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
28 yards. And the Panthers first down.
What you got?
28-yard gain. First down, Panthers.
Green. 2.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Goes around the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Easy.
Offensive line fast.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ball. Come back. Big ace. Move.
Looking inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Play action now. Murray. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
That's one.
Before the snap on third and 2, they call time. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Running out of chances. Here's third and goal.
Shit. 2. Hey, shit.
They'll go play action. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Well, left side finds Johnson. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Run.
Pressure coming. Baker. It's a Buka on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
180.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback case, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's the Bucks who are in front here at Raymond James. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Back-to-back carries here. Through the middle. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. PAT effort coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
28. Panthers 7.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Murray. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not meant to standard they set for themselves.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Kyler throwing here. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Escapes the defender. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
A gain of 14. First down, Carolina.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that camouflage. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Another throw coming from Murray. On the move, headed right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the air, Murray. Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So once again, Kai Kroger out for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Set. 20. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Buccaneers are holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
A loss of 7.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
17.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it on defensively. You got to get a sack. Got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they need.
It's now third down and long.
Here he goes, third and long. And put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
Panthers 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Singing love on my face compression. Ground control with a soul like Chloe. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't even want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm the good and bad. High five to the scar in this rain. When we outlaw, that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sliding this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second completion to the wrong team there. So second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Buccaneers managed to recover the football. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL and college. Yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I could just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 50. He's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers throw the lead coming out at halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Panthers 7.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Baker with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize.
Murray lost it. The Buccaneers pick it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Railroad. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pitching left side by Ibuka. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Good. Point it right. 180. Up, up. Rail. What's that?
1st down. Here's Baker. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. And okay, Ibuka, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The comes out for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers continue adding on to that lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Baker with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First call here coming from the shotgun. Murray looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Looking quickly here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Pass out quickly to Leggett. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Hey! Move.
From the gun, it's Murray. Buying some time right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, trying different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2-2, hard! Hey, shit! Bush. Stop!
Murray on 3rd down. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Watch out!
On the give, this is Irving. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
180!
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
180! Alert! Watch out!
Mayfield with a blitz coming. McMillan hauls it in. Now on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
180! Watch out!
They'll toss it here to Irving. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Jefferson making the catch out right. And taken down right along the 30.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
to take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Coach.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. This is tough running. This weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On second down, it's Etienne. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Big Ace open. Turn
long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Oof, defense has some work to do after that kick. This one down at the 45. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hit. 40.
Back to work after throwing the pick. On him quick, and they bring him down. Goes to the hurry up here. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Irving on the inside give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Brings up on third down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge, entering the 4th. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Gets the football outside. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Motioning the tight end left. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. And now it's third down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Motion the tight end over. They're going play action. It's Murray. He isn't holding up. They're able to tap it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. What's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense up to the line fast.
22 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of 22 yards. And
The field is empty as they motion him out right. Headed out right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Throwing the out route complete. Into the red zone. Keeps it moving. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers are running them out of the building. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He's got the squiver. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, ETN gets it again. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play to the 38.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
ETN again. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
They go right back to ETN. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Oh, drops a cut to the right sideline. gets it down near the red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Even with everything he wrapped up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Here's ETN on first down. And he'll get back a small bit of what he just ripped off as they take him down behind the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Gabe, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. On second down, it's Hubbard. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. But the surprise paid dividends.
They're getting everyone set. They're going for two here.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Flush down the pocket. Incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Run.
Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Good. Watch the motion. 20. Watch out.
Baker now off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Alert. Watch out.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Nguka. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to be bottled up right in the line as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Good. Watch out.
Plowing up the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Watch out.
Sign quarterback on here. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewer, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.